Welcome to a big edition of Rock Hall 2. 4-2 Czechoslovakia in the second. Oh, is legendary Scott Waters watching this tournament? I don't know. But anyway, let's get to the big hall. Here's from one store. These are a buck a piece. And they're more for traders, but it's David Bowie's. I don't really like any of his albums. I don't even know the name of this. The Next Day. I don't know. But anyway, got a couple of them for a buck a piece. So good traders. And then the used I always hear about. I don't know really what they're like. I don't know. But for a buck, worth a try, I guess. And then the Strokes I always hear about too. I don't know if they're like the White Stripes or not. I have no idea. But for a buck, what the heck's a trader? And then the next deal. These again were all a buck a piece. Powderfinger, I think they're punk rock. Like a real punk rock band. The first band's called Rock and Rocks, so that made me figure I better try it. Don't know much about them, but they might be too speedy for me. Gin Blossoms are pretty famous. I think they're Canadian. I don't know. I always see their name and always see this album, but another trader. I think they'd be too mellow. Alexisonfire is interesting with Monine, a split here. And Alexisonfire, when they have clean lyrics, I like them, but sometimes they have the growl thing. They get too heavy for me because I'm wimp, but that might end up being a trader. I don't know. And Social Code, I don't know. For some reason, I think they've got some. I don't know if they're more power pop or something. I don't know. But I haven't seen this album before, so for a buck. This for a buck. Eric Clapton. They actually are playing live Layla at the store I was at, and I hate that song, but at least it was rock, I guess. But not a Clapton fan at all, but another trader. And of course, there's some good songs on this. I haven't heard this for years, but what was their big song? I can't remember. There's one really good song anyway. And here's another Alexisonfire. I know this was pretty popular at the university. Look at the snowblower. Welcome to Canada. And this one's really interesting. I have an album or two by this band, Canadian band, Noise Therapy. I don't understand this. That's the way I like it. That's with different versions. But I like the last song, Dunce. I think they named it after me. But interesting for a buck. Then we get to another deal here where these were a buck regular at the store, but they're get 2 for 1, so they're 50 cents a piece. So here's a trader. I don't like the Talking Heads, but they were around back in the day. They're too mellow for me, but another good trader. This one's funny. I don't know. One of these blind buys, but any band called Bucket Mouth with a car like that. Slow, the album called Slow. So it might be pretty good. I don't know. Worth a try. And Heart. I don't know what this is like. I hope it's not mellow. I've never heard it. But still a good trader if it's not happening. This is another one that looks great. Another blind buy. Never heard of these guys, but just the look. Album's name's good. See that my grave be kept clean. 60 minutes action, so I don't know, for 50 cents. Milo Lefevre, one of the first Christian bands I ever got into back. He didn't look like this then. Although his hair's still pretty long there, but he wasn't wearing a suit, but he had some AOR type rock. Then I found out more about Stryper and Daniel Band and that, but I don't know what that album's like, but he's a quality guy. I think this is Pink Floyd. Yeah, I don't care about Pink Floyd, but it's a trader. Never see it ever in a thrift store for 50 cents. What the heck? And Bob Seger I'm not a fan of, but never seen this either for 50 cents. Worth a try. And this Pat Benatar I don't think I've ever seen before either. Well, she looks better than Bob Seger. Sorry, Bob, but maybe if you dress like that. Just joking. And this was 50 cents. Allman Brothers. I think this is a later album. I was trying to see if it was a live album or not. I wanted to see Whippin' Post on there, but I don't. So maybe it's a studio album from about... Oh, I can't tell what year. 1990, something like that. Oh, interesting. And another Trader, but who knows? There could be some rockers on there. I don't know. When I saw Bon Jovi tribute band, they actually were really good. And here's another Trader, another band I don't care about, Bruce Springsteen. I always hear the same old song on the radio all the time. Armor for Sleep, I remember buying something of them and not quite liking them, but they're pretty like alternative rock maybe, I don't know. But for 50 cents, here's the three good ones. I have to open up. There's no cover on this one, but I've never seen a CD like this before. National Lampoon's Animal House. It's like a broken CD, but that's the way it's supposed to be. It has a warning about don't play it on something or other. Do not play in dashboard X jukebox type CD players, whatever. But for 50 cents, what the heck? And this one's pretty cool. Everybody likes the Red Wings. There's Brett Hull, Hasek, Yzerman, of course. I got an Yzerman jersey and a Bob Probert jersey. But it's got a Hey Hey Hockey Town's their big song, and I don't know. I'd have to check it out. I don't really know what it's about, but Miller Lite puts it out. Oh, there's the octopus. Anyway, and the last one. Don Cherry's Hockey Hits. 16 Slammin' Hockey Anthems. There's Blue. Actually, the songs aren't so bad on there. Of course, Stompin' Tom with the hockey song. Europe, the Final Countdown. Some are quite... Sharp Dressed Man's good. Just kind of a novelty for 50 cents. Now, another store I was at. These, I think, were... Yeah, they were $1 a piece as well. This band's a young band. There's some really good songs on this. I don't know whatever happened to them. This is from 2009, maybe? But there's some really good songs on this. Get a sticker. Crooked X sticker. I've already got this album, but figure for a backup copy or Trader or whatever. And Dave Rave, I think this isn't very rockin'. I can't remember where this got rockabilly, but he has 1 or 2 albums that I've heard that are just fantastic. Really smoking barroom type stuff, and this might be too. I don't know. I can't remember, but 50 cents, just because of his name, he's worth it. I think he's from back east in Canada. I'm not sure. This I found here, and I'm pretty sure I'm having a brain cramp about this, but Triumph Stages, I think that's their live album. So for 50 cents. Man, here's a 2-disc compilation from, I think it was Tooth and Nail, if I'm going by memory. Oh no, Vagrant Records. Okay, so it's just a bunch of Power Punk and Paparola. But for 50 cents, it's bound to be some gems on there. It's to Beat Cancer or whatever. And this one, when I saw, there was a big rock festival. It was a few days, and they had Burton Cummings, Teenage Head, Elias, Coney Hatch, Killer Dwarves, Molly Hatchet. But I hadn't heard of this band before, and guess they were on equal par with people in Ontario or back east. But BC, I never heard about them. But so I thought I'd buy the CD for 50 cents. Then we go over here to $5 at a used store, but y'all should know this album anyway. This is where they redid, like they have the album Sonic Boom, studio album, then they have where they redid a bunch of the classics, and then a concert DVD of Live at Buenos Aires. I've been listening to the Kiss classics. I just wish the song selection would have been more along. Well, it doesn't. Well, it shows it in the fine print. I guess I kind of wanted all the Kiss Alive on there. But it was still nice to hear Detroit Rock City and Deuce just cranked with a nice stereo. And for $5, I just picked up another copy of this, just to make sure I have a good copy of this. The Black Sabbath live album. Can't remember what year this was. It might have been 99 or something, but... Oh, he's got to stay on top of this one. Oh, the booklet's not there. Oh well. But anyway, for $5. And this one, this was $3. Haha. Sinner Brothers Supreme, $2.99. Couldn't believe it. And look at the left-handed bass player. Just love how he's got the rock and roll hair. Just unreal. But always good to have Teenage Head. Some Kind of Fun's a great song. I thought Some Kind of Fun was a song. Isn't it on here? Gonna have some kind of fun. Oh yeah, that is track 8. Jeez. And then I bought these. No harm in having a Leonard Skinner sweatband. Gotta love Skinner. And a nice sticker. It's going on a speaker. And still got to get around to getting a Fly By Night t-shirt. I mean, there's one for $50 plus shipping that's phenomenal. I just haven't pulled the trigger on it. One of my favorite album covers of all time. And the last item. I was trying to go through this fast, but I've already bought this book once, but I think I gave it away. And I want to read it again. It's just a really fine print though. But that means more stuff to read, but it's good pictures and yeah, all about Teenage Head. Because they were right around the start of the punk type thing, and some really good road stories, funny stories and stuff. From Hamilton, home of the Hamilton Taggart Cats. And paid full price for that, but I think I'm going to read this on my way to visit the star of the VC, one of the big superstars of the VC, Cloudy, Stormy Milder. Okay, well that does it, so it's going to try and get a good picture to end with here. Let's drag it out even worse. There we go. Gotta love that kind of picture. But anyway, thanks for watching, and tomorrow's another big day, so we'll see what happens. So thanks for watching. Don't forget, slower traffic. Keep left or right. Right, Cloudy.